Greetings, this is Patal Ray Baba L coming to you once again, this time about the unity paradigm, unity over everything. This is about everybody unifying, getting together. I've been having a hard time, which I already knew I would. I've been having a hard time getting people together for this unity paradigm. People are stuck in certain modes of consciousness, certain mind states where they are fighting against their own progress without realizing they are. They don't want to gather with a conscious black Christian or a conscious black Muslim, being that religion has poisoned so much of us as a people. But I'm here to say that the conscious Christians and Muslims that have joined the cause are not poisoning. They're not feeding them the gross garbage that mainstream religion feeds our people. These people are feeding our people the motion and the mode to go within themselves, to make a paradigm shift. These people are using what they know in their religion to unify with us, to make sure we secure proper water, food, clothing, shelter, the protection of these things, and the resources needed to sustain life as a whole for us as a people. So we cannot forget this at all. We cannot make everybody that's in a religion or Islam or Christianity bad. No, no, no. These people know Kemetic wisdom, Kemetic science. They love their people. They're not sellouts whatsoever. So we have to remember as a people that not every Christian takes their scripture literally. Not every Muslim takes everything that they read in their holy book literally. Some of them are metaphysicians. Some of them display the allegorical stories and explain away the mysteries. So we can't forget that. And these are the type of Christians that we're dealing with, that know about the Kabbalah, that know about the Kemetic tree of life and all these things. The unity paradigm is a must. We have to unite if we expect to get back power, if we expect to get back resources. I know what happened with the Black Wall Street. I know what happened with the Rosewood situation and certain incidents of such sorts. But that cannot stop us from what we're doing now. We have to keep going on, because every step that we take brings forth more progress. And we have to do things for future generations and stop just worrying about the now. I mean, the now is important because we're in it, but we have future generations, and we cannot bend over backwards the opposite direction instead of forward mode and not leave anything for the next generation or generations to come. We have to work on things now. So this unity paradigm is important. We cannot do away with this. I know other leaders came and talked about it. Brother Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey talked about it, and so many others. Marcus Garvey united millions of us. Yes, you know, what happened was a tragedy, but we can never let fear or those incidents stop us from moving forward. It's imperative and it's important to the utmost that we keep going on doing what we know will benefit us. That's the only way to go. We have to. That's what we have to do in the name of progress if we want to actually shift the paradigm. And we have to do all these things intentionally, on purpose. We have to start being more intentional, on purpose beings and creative beings instead of reactive beings as we have been. We keep reacting to what happened to us, our oppression, you know, the enslavement and all of the things that took us away from who and what we are and what we were and what we still are and can be instantaneously. I know you have to work on yourself, but everything is mental and everything is mind, so it starts there. We have to, as a people, start being intentional. Our progress has to be intentional. Our missions and visions and our day-to-day activities have to be intentional, meaning we have to cause our ascension. We have to see that we are that which is, that we're not separated from the sustainer or from the source that which is, because we are that which is in the form of who we are right now. And it's imperative and important that we get on a mode and unify, because in numbers there's power. We all know these things. So we can't play these games no more. These silly games of attack the Muslim man or attack the Christian man of our own people who's willing to work for our progress. I'm not talking about the ones that's not willing to work for our progress, but the ones that are willing to work towards progress, towards proper food, water, clothing, shelter, resources, the protection of these things, and all those other things that go with it, our own educational systems and so forth. So we cannot ignore how we have been using consciousness. Consciousness and spirituality has been misused just as much as religion has. This is a fact. This is the truth. We cannot get around this. It has been. I've seen groups of conscious people, and this is called reactionary beings instead of creative beings or creationary beings. I have seen people gang up on other groups of people that are black just because they don't know, or melanated, just because they don't know the knowledge they know. And they have called them sellouts, made them wrong, have judged them, have condemned them, have made them seem stupid and silly and uneducated. This is no different from what you say mainstream religion does. As a matter of fact, it's just as religious as the religions that you claim that you don't follow. You're doing exactly the same thing and you don't see it, and you don't want anybody to point it out because you want to be the smartest, most intelligent person in the crowd. And this has to stop. So in the name of unity, I'm not saying everybody's going to unify. No, they're not. This is for those who want to unify. So in the name of unity, I'm asking black Christians who's on that level, black Muslims who's on that level, Sufis, Moors who's on that level, not just any old body, who's on that level, Kemetic folks, Marcus Garveyites, Rastafarians, all the people that's on that level who's intentionally ascending and know that they are the source from which everything comes from and starts. These are the people that will unify and shift the paradigm for all of us. And we'll do this together as one. You know, we don't have to believe in the same thing. Nature has distinctions. Nature has variety. That's one thing we have to look at is nature. Nature doesn't just have one kind of tree, even though all trees are meant to do the same general thing, but it doesn't have just one tree. It has different kind of trees. Oak trees, and many others. It has different types of plants, different types of fruits, different types of vegetables, different types of insects, even different types of melanated people in general, all stemming from one source, one divine source. You know, there's not just one way to walk. There's not just one way to laugh. You can laugh wicked, you can laugh funny, you can laugh with that grin like, I'm going to get you when I see you later. See, there's more than one way to do something. And just because someone else's way is not your way doesn't mean that they're far from progress, that they're not progressing. There's a reason and a purpose for everything. So in the name of unity, we will continue to unite. I mean, we already have about a few hundred people that have united already from all around the world. But we're looking to unite more people because we need more done. This is not about me. This is not about the next man. This is not about the next woman. This is about all of us in general. So again, visit the website www.realitiesmovement.com and hit on the link that says Unity Program or Unity Paradigm and sign up and become a person who's going to take action. Not just sit and debate all day, that's fine, but not just sit and debate all day about who's smarter and who's not, who has the most knowledge and who doesn't. We're putting into action our very being, our very soul of who we are, what resonates with us the most, and we're doing this in the name of progress. We're ascending intentionally, and we're going to continue to do this because it's needed, it's a must, and there's no one else is doing it, and it's sad that they aren't, but someone has to initiate it, and we have worked and researched and did whatever we could for 10 years, learning what is needed for this unity paradigm. Hotep, I'm going. Unity over everything. UOE. Peace.